Hey guys, whoa.
Vanderlee's pleased that you followed orders. He wants to see you.
Okay. Yes, hello everyone and welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time. This is an impromptu early stream, continuing Deus Ex. Not the same game that I play on evenings. Deus Ex is just a filler game. Feels weird to say that, it's just a filler game. Ooh.
We got the news. Nobody really believes it. Too bad about Paul. Guess that goes to show we can't be too sure of anyone.
No, you can't be sure of anyone.
But I know you're different, JC. I remember from the academy.
I remember.
You better get downstairs for a debriefing. Manderley wants to see you. You know the drill.
It's a question of who benefits society more.
But who decides that? You?
It's implicit.
I think Paul just had a soft spot for the plague victims.
Every human institution is like a pyramid. Those with ability are at the top. They're more important.
Maybe it's the foundation that's important. When the foundation's gone...
They make the decisions. They keep the machine running. Therefore, they must be protected first.
I'm not saying Paul was right.
It's basic tactics. Protect your command centers, your airstrips, your industrial zones.
It's just the rationing. Seems like the government could pay VersaLife to manufacture more.
Hello, Agent Denton.
Hi, JC.
Shame about Paul.
We were just talking about the Ambrosia situation, looking at it philosophically.
Heck of an operative.
What a day, huh?
Shame about Paul. We'll miss him. We sure showed that rich bastard Lebedev, didn't we?
I guess we did.
Back to the same old routine. Agent Navarra is telling everybody you're the best recruit we've ever had.
I don't hear
You
that
sure
often.
cleaned house tonight.
She usually hates my guts.
Heard you're shipping out to Hong Kong. Good luck.
It's funny, just because I'm
Never seen HQ so crowded during graveyard.
I kill everyone.
Agent Navarra is telling everybody you're the
Navarra
best
is in
recruit we've
love
ever
with
had.
me. Hey, Johannes. Good morning. No.
Never should have transferred.
No, we're done. Oh. Ooh. What the fuck? Oh, I'm full? I guess I am. Recoil. Recoil. The gun, I mean, and this will be replaced with an auto shotgun as soon as I get my hands on one. So upgrading this is stupid. though I don't really care about upgrades since I'm all skilled up. What's in there? Sniper ammo. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I could explode it. The game will allow that. I'm just afraid there's somebody behind. There's these guys. I'm not sure it's gonna work, but I think it will. It's dented. Oh shit. Everybody's fine here though. This guy doesn't like me. I think I can't kill him, because he should have died there. Okay. The other guy's on the other side of the door. Jamie and Hunter didn't give a shit. I'm full of lockpicks anyways. And this is good stuff. Especially this.
What kind of pain?
Behind
it's
the
a
eyes,
hunter.
a sharp burning, almost electrical.
How's your bioelectric level?
It's always at 100%. I like to stay prepared.
That's probably it right there. Free radicals. You should charge your systems only when they've been significantly drained.
I wasn't informed of that.
It's a lot like an electric razor. If you leave it plugged in all the time, the battery loses its 0 point. Just watch your levels.
Interesting. Thanks, Doctor.
Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, that's when you that electric bar here, just here above me, above the compass. If it's full or near full, like if I use this here, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm supposed to take damage. Interesting. The way I remember it is when you take this too much and go over 100%, you get damage, but I don't. So, are you sure that's not a mod? What do you mean that's not a mod? I don't remember that in the base game. I do remember it, and they just talked about it right there. Maybe it's another game and I'm confusing it, and because of that line I thought this game was this. Agent Denton. No, I never played this game with mods. I tried the HD whatever, some kind of HD mod for this way back when, like 15 years ago, like a year or two after the release of the game. No, maybe not a year or two to the release. And then there was New Vision. I think
We sure
I
showed
played
that rich bastard
one.
Lebedev, didn't we?
GMDX uses all of these mods plus other things, incorporates a lot of stuff.
Back to the same old routine.
I can't believe it, JC. What got into Paul?
I guess you got a better offer.
What a blow. I don't know how we'll recover. It's almost like losing a son.
I don't understand it myself, but we've got to go on. Is Manderley available?
Go right in, JC. He has a lot to discuss.
yeah, I read the sheet of GMDX of changes, and I was like, whoa. And everybody says that doesn't change too much. Revision changed a lot. So I've seen screenshot of revision. They're very different. They're the same, but like this office would look like an office. This is pretty bare bone, you know, like it's 4 walls, a plan, this thing, and like everything looks more lived in. But they changed levels. They try to balance everything, all the skills. Even in GMDX, there's a skill tree. What? Anyway, it's weird. It's weird. I could list like the changes in GMDX. GMDX mod. Is that it? Features. No. I found a cool page that will list all the changes, and now I don't think I can find it anymore. Must have been on this page. Discover GMDX. Okay, there you go. So, resolution models, whatever. Artificial intelligence, that's kind of cool. So, combat, there's a list just... It's crazy, this is just in artificial intelligence, in combat, and then there's a list of about 20 points. Humans and some types of bots now utilize a suppressive fire system. Humans sometimes strafe around corners. If the player enemy is hiding behind a breakable object, AI will attempt to shoot. AI is now intelligent. This is just in combat. In stealth, new post-combat seeking state expansion where an NPC searches the area more efficiently. And then there's stealth alarm mechanics, again about like 5 points, pathfinding improvement, difficulty levels, miscellaneous improvements, and there's another like 20 points. And then you have game mechanics. Power throwing, if using microfibril muscle augmentation and while holding an object, the left mouse button power throw, right mouse button light throw. Mantling, you can now mantle. Like, man, I like mantling. I love mantling, okay? But now you're like literally breaking the game. You're changing a lot of stuff just because you can mantle. Like new things can, like the fact that last mission I had to move a lot of objects to go up. That's an example. I would have just mantled. Secondary weapon. Oh, that's cool. You have a secondary weapon button. That's cool. That's just like I would take 5 things and all of that, maybe more. Inventory shortcut. That's cool, but don't change everything else. Like what I just like the AI. I mean, it's nice. Can I have the option? Weapon design is completely revamped. Weapon modification, I think, is completely revamped. RPG system skills. GMDX features extensive rebalance skill to increase build viability. Everything behaves as it did originally, except with many additions and tweaks to improve balance. So it doesn't behave as it did originally. You can't say that. You can't say it behaved exactly like the original. Exactly. No, it says everything behaves as it did originally, except with many additions and tweaks. Listen, swimming is superficially replaced with athletics, which is tied to a new stamina system. Everything behaves as it did originally. That's my gripes with mods. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. This page looks so polished and everybody's like screaming, when you play Deus Ex, fuck Deus Ex, play GMDX. Fuck GMDX, okay? Play Deus Ex, then play GMDX. God damn it. Unless you want to play a recent game. If you want to play a game that feels recent, maybe play this. And this is just like 2 lines. In addition to the default intention of improving swim capability. Swimming's fine, I will I will buy swimming in this playthrough. This is my next skill. I will show. Swimming is... What the fuck is the problem with swimming? The new stealth skill helps the player manage, upgrade AI, and adds convenient and enjoyable stealth functionalities such as faster leaning. Oh, that's cool. Environmental training is tied to... Whoop! Hey, Renska! Additionally, minor level design changes to also exist to add weight to specific skills that were under... Oh, it'll go swimmingly. Then you have perks now. Perks are branching trees from the skill system and are essentially an extension of the system, adding further non-linearity to skill choices. Everything behaves as it did originally. There were no perks! Like, just remove that line. It's just remove it. You can say something like, we tried to enhance the skills while retaining the same ideals, the same, you know, the same feeling. But don't say everything behaves as it did originally when now you have stamina. There's no stamina in Deus Ex, so this game has stamina, I guess. Crazy. This is all things I would have expected in Revision. So I'm not sure I want to play Revision. Maybe someday. Keep talking. It's not really Deus Ex. The cells damaging when you're at full charge is Revision. Oh, maybe I tried Revision. I tried Revision but didn't like it. They changed way too much. That's my problem with it. Many cases they completely changed enemy numbers, patrols, loadouts, behaviors. But that's okay for Revision if you know what you're getting into. But don't play Revision as your first playthrough. And if you don't like it, just return to basic Deus Ex. Like I always say, mods are made for the people that made them. You're secondary. You're not important. I just wanted to play a visually updated version of the vanilla game. You need maybe GMDX. I would recommend New Vision and combined with HD artistic direction. Artistic direction, again, changing the artistic direction. This looks more like Revision, these graphics in GMDX than I thought. Anyway, if you want to update your graphics, yeah, I would look into HDCP. HD something. HDTP. Google, help me. HDTP. It was never finished, but it's just a texture pack. I played with HDTP a lot. HDTP. Then you have New Vision. New Vision is a retexturing mod, but okay, New Vision is textures on the world textures. HDTP is original models. They're not on HDTP. They're not just retextures. Models are a little bit more polygons. And it's a great, they really retain the feeling of the original game. I highly recommend New Vision and HDTP. Just try them out. But again, I think the original version is fine. I mean, fuck.
You better not keep him waiting.
Fuck graphics, right? I mean, this has such a charm to it. Put the high res on that, and what you have is somebody made a meme. It's it's like that train, the kids show with the train. We didn't really have it here. We have now, but what's his name? The steam engine, dude. High density toilet paper? I think so, yeah. You can... There's a model of that in Skyrim, right? That they replaced the dragon with that. It's pretty known. Anyways. His face, like original game, you have his face, and then HD texture pack, and then you have RoboCop's face plastered on the... I'm gonna look it up. Thomas Tank Engine. Yes. Meme. RoboCop. This is not exactly it. Oh man, I can't well, this is enough. This is enough to show what I wanted to tell you. So you have the original game, Deus Ex, or another game. This is kind of like the original Thomas the Tank Engine. And then you have an HD remaster pack, and it looks like this.
You better not keep him waiting.
This is what I think HD pack looks like on my old games. Yeah, great improvement. Oh, the details, right?
You better not keep him waiting.
Sometimes you don't want the details, or you don't want the details with just beside it something really crappy. Because now you'll have HD textures, but all the models are still low poly. And I looked at GMDX2 and it struck me as just another revision style remake. Exactly. I sure doubt you'll like it. Don't play revision. Oh, I will. Oh my god, I will, dude. You have no idea how much I will. That's one of the reasons I'm replaying Deus Ex. Just to like solidify exactly what Deus Ex is. I'm happy to have figured out that the electrical thing was not. So like I played a kind of normal playthrough not so long ago. I'm playing this playthrough like with guns and shit. I want to do a pacifist playthrough also. And I want to play GMDX and revision. Maybe I'll play GMDX next, maybe it'll be a pacifist. I'm not sure yet.
You better not keep him waiting.
And the pacifist playthrough, I'll try to be like as quick as possible with the game. Like, not really fucking around like this or shooting everybody, taking, like just going straight to the objective. Just finishing the game as fast as possible.
You better not keep him waiting.
Well, there's a couple of places you might not have any choice to kill. I mean, you don't have any choice. You can't bypass Simons. You have to kill him. But everybody else, you don't have to. Because my first playthrough was pretty much a pass. I think I killed a couple of people because maybe I didn't have any choice, but I tried to, it was tough. It was my first playthrough, I didn't know nothing about the game, but since you start and Paul immediately says, go pacifist, be cool, so I did that. Mandalay here reprimanded me and said like, hey, you need to kill more people. Not really, but essentially. And Anna hated me, everybody hated me, except Paul. Paul really liked me. Unfortunately, that playthrough I didn't save Paul, so there's that. But I would not kill any NSF. So when eventually I switched to NSF, I was like, oh my god, I didn't ever kill them, so I was doing the right thing. I was so into my role-playing experience, more so than now.
Objectives complete, sir.
Good, good. Here's your op bonus as usual, 1,000 for a flawless performance. You might be interested to know that your tenacity has impressed some very important people.
I only wish to serve the Coalition to the best of my ability.
They have high hopes for you, JC. You understand the importance of loyalty, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's what seems to be missing in your brother. I hope you'll understand why the Coalition has shut down Paul's augmentations and has activated the kill switch.
Activated what?
He's
What?
our enemy now.
What now?
He's gone, JC. The Coalition wants you to understand that he's just another terrorist, like the ones that have died by your very hand this evening.
Can they really kill him? With the press of a button?
Yes, and you too. So take these orders seriously. They're sending you to Hong Kong.
What about Paul? Will I get to see him again?
Please, just get your equipment and meet our pilot
Forget
Jock
about
at the
Paul.
helipad. You'll need to take out a man called Tracer Tong, Paul's contact in Hong Kong. Prove that they can trust you. JC,
Yes.
it's critical that they trust you.
The MIBs are major pit. Oh, but you can stealth? You spare the NSF and then mode out. Yeah, the game is kind of made for you to do that. Because after that you don't have Paul saying what to do. I'm just scrolling back up in the chat, see if I didn't miss anything. Okay.
Hey, who do you think you are?
I'm JC Denton. Ah, Night Killer. It is Jay Manderley. Alright. You can stealth. It's a major pain having to wait, observe patrol, quick save, try to get past, get spotted, reload, try again. I lose patience, just start killing things. Wow, it's weird because in this playthrough I have the opposite. You'll see I'm always trying, I'm sure you watch me play a little bit, I'm always kind of sneaking. I just can't help it. You've seen me sneak, it's very easy. Did you see what I did? Like, just the first level I didn't have any choice but sneaking because I didn't have any rifles and my only skills were in rifles. But, yeah, sneaking is not that tough. Why does everybody hate sneaking in this game? It's very easy to sneak and very easy to load up your low-tech weapon skill, max out that as soon as possible, and then prod everyone. And I think at the end you can just, when you're face to face with someone, you can just prod him. Sometimes he doesn't go down immediately, but you prod him, get out your stick, boop, goes down. That's if you get, that's pacifist for me, by the way. I consider that pacifist. So you don't have to sneak everybody. You can. The game is made. If you want to know how to sneak with pretty much everybody, with everything, maybe go check my original playthrough. I did kind of kill some people. I just didn't want to have a big hassle, so I would just do what I feel like doing. If I wanted to sneak, I would just sneak. If I knew this area was a little easier, just shooting everybody or just sniping these guys. But yeah, my next playthrough will be Area 51. That place just crawling with MIB bots and there are cameras everywhere. Yeah. But again, it's long. The game gets a little longer, but yeah, that's my favorite playthroughs. That's pretty much always like that. Like if I finish this game 5 or 6 times, at least 3 of them were sneaking through everything, including my first playthrough. My first playthrough I sneaked through the whole game, and I had a lot of problem with Simmons when I went there, because you just can't sneak, it's just there. And maybe I could have planted some bomb or something. Yo, I just heard you can use JC's voice while playing to distract characters. No, you can't do that. I just lose patience. You have no patience, Mr. Ioannis. I understand that what we're doing here isn't kid stuff, but I had an NSF trooper brought in to be treated. I really don't know. You never finish your games. Prior to interrogation, suffering from multiple second-degree burns consistent with repeated application of a riot prod at close range. I'm sure I'm not. You must have heard that, but you must suffer from HDTP. What's attention deficit disorder? ADD. Yeah, we're all ADDs here, I think. Like at my old place I used to work, everybody's like, "Hey, I have ADD." No, I have ADD. Look, okay. It seems that pretty much everybody that's into computers has attention deficit disorder. It just goes hand to hand. I just saw it on someone else's stream and he said this game has it too. I'm telling you, dude. I will show you. I will prove it. Hey James, how's it going? Oh, but use the flechette, like the poison darts. It's very effective once you maxed out your skill. So max them out as soon as possible. One of the 2 shocks at most should have... Now I want to play the pacifist, my pacifist run. Anyway, I understand that what we're doing here isn't kid stuff, but I had an NSF trooper about to be treated prior to interrogation, suffering from multiple second-degree burns, consistent with repeated application of a riot prod at close range. 1 or 2 shocks at most should have been enough to incapacitate almost any individual. This man had at least 7 distinct burn wounds. This is simply unacceptable, and violates not only the commonly practiced rules of engagement, but my own medical ethics. I understand that this is not indicative of overall UNATCO policy, and would request that the incident be strenuously investigated and those responsible placed on suspicion pending further investigation. Hey, Herringstone! I've dispatched Agent Sherman to assist you in resolving your current problems and to ensure that MJ-12 operations are not adversely affected. I trust you'll extend him your complete cooperation. That's it for now. What's up, Deus Ex is up. I'm up. I've just been up. Like a couple of it's been like 2 hours. So yeah. Okay, hotkeys. Let's look at all the keys. Keyboard and mouse. Fire, weapon, object, use object, drop, put away, move, turn, strafe, lean, jump, crouch, mouse look up, center, walk, strafe, select next belt, reload, weapon, toggle scope, activate, change ammo, take screenshot, inventory screen, health screen, augmentation screen, skill screen, goal screen. Images, logs, quick save, quick load, toggle crosshair, hit display, compass, augmentation, all the F. This is even new. This was not even in the main game. It was a patch that had added this, I think. Maybe not. Because I always thought it was a hassle having the F keys for, like if you have strength augmentation as F4, now you can put it as I don't know, G or X, I don't know. Send message, activate multiplayer skill, and that's it! Everybody plays with GMDX because everybody thinks GMDX is just Deus Ex. It's not! It's not even close to being Deus Ex. I just read like 1% of the changes and it was huge.
I just can't get over it.
Huge
How
changes.
How can Paul do this to us?
How can Paul do this? So, we're going to Hong Kong? No, we're not going to Hong Kong for a while.
Then what'd you do?
I chased them into the building.
Weren't you scared?
A little.
I'll get
but
to
when
that.
I'm wearing this helmet, I've learned to set aside the instincts of a civilian and be completely professional.
They had assault guns.
Tactically, I had the advantage. It was important to act before the situation changed.
How you troopers do it, I can't imagine.
True.
Agent Dayton?
That's too bad about Paul.
I was just telling Shannon about the operation. Quite a success, wasn't it?
The agency won't recover overnight.
We sure appreciate you staying late and helping out.
I was talking to
We sure appreciate you staying late and helping
GMDX is a mod for Deus Ex. It changes a lot of stuff, but people keep saying that GMDX is the shit.
My
It's
vest
not.
caught a few slugs, but I had a job to do, and
I've
I
heard
did it.
many times people say
Amazing.
It was just blind luck that one of the terrorists was carrying orders from Lebedev.
We never would have known about the airlift if you hadn't been so courageous.
Oh, no, don't start that. Just following orders.
And we might never have recovered the shipment. It all depended on you.
Well, I was happy to do my part.
there's also revision, but I always hear shit about revision, but I never hear any shits about GMDX, so I'm here to give shit on GMDX. Are there multiple using stuff, or should I go vanilla, Stone? Vanilla, please. For the love of God, play vanilla Deus Ex. Just buy it on GOG, just launch it, just play it. It's fine. You can play it with high resolution, 1080p if you want to. It'll look like this. This is unmodded Deus Ex. What I would like in the Deus Ex community would be a source port. Oh my god, would that be awesome. Because the game runs fine, but there are quirks. But I think I've resolved my problem with the... Oh, Ironstone or anybody's having problem with this game, shoot me a PM or something. I can help you out. I've had problem with this game throughout history of changing computer parts. It's quirky. Sometimes it just runs out of the box. But if you think it's too dark or it doesn't look like my stream, just hit me. Oh, there's a renderer for Deus Ex. I use that renderer. It's just type in Deus Ex DX renderer and download that. Yeah, download that. DX10 Deus Ex renderer. I think it's just a DLL that you dump into Kenti.net. Just use this. That's it. You don't have to, but that's my recommendation. Oh, I think you might have to. Oh man, I think you might have to go into the options, the console options of the Unreal Engine. I don't know if you tweak stuff or not. Like, I'm into computers, so it's just second nature for me. So I don't know. Grabbing it now. Cool. Okay. So yeah, read the whole page. I linked to you, and if you launch the game and you have Bloom or maybe you like that. I hate Bloom. I hate. I don't hate HDR, but it's a little too pronounced in this game. Yeah, Omicron is fine. Exactly. I think they're on by default, so I switched them all off. It's pretty easy to see what doesn't belong. Yeah, go into the console. No, the problem with GMDX, I guess Omicron, yeah, the gameplay isn't as fine as Deus Ex, so yeah, that would be nice. Like a better first-person shooter section, a better, like all the section. I only like the run around talking to people, gathering clues sections. That's my favorite parts in Omicron. The 2D side-scrolling fighting I don't like. I don't like fighting games. The first-person shooting parts are atrocious. I mean, they're okay, but no. And I'm just thinking about them. They're not okay. Why am I defending them? They're really shitty. But I don't know, the music is good. So many good things about the game that I kind of pardon the other parts.
Stay on task, Agent. Stay on task, Agent.
Yeah, what the fuck's your problem? Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me?
How are you holding up?
Fine. I completed the mission.
David Bowie's good.
You were ordered to assassinate a man in cold blood. That must have been difficult.
Not if you pause for a second and think about who he was and what he stood for.
It's a shame when a difference of opinion gets somebody killed. That's all I have to say about that.
Every war is the result of a difference of opinion. Maybe the biggest questions can only be answered by the greatest of conflicts.
Let's hope not, or we're on the brink of another world war. Speaking of which, tell me what you need. I'll load you up.
Says the guy that... It's my weapon guy. Sniper rifle.
Sniper rifle, 30-06.
You learn fast. I'm impressed.
There you go, now you like me. What's your problem? When did JC get fat? I don't know. Is he fat? You think he's fat? What's the third person key? Is there a
I hear
third
they're
person
shipping
key?
you out to Hong Kong. Hate to see you go.
They're shipping me out, dude. Shipping me. It's like almost at the beginning. Ah, there you go. Oh, G. Erman. Oh, it's Gunter. That's why I'm thinking like G. Hunter. G. Erman. Gunter Erman. Oh, did he change it? That's it, right? No spaces before. Or there's a pattern in those passwords. So yeah, I'm gonna take fucking swimming. There you go. Swimming taken. There's a lot of swimming in this game, if you want to. There's even a level, you can literally skip the whole fucking level by swimming through it. And that's an end level game. So I honestly think that the people that are saying, and yeah, I'm talking about you, Johannes, and that I have trouble with certain part of the game. I think maybe you just didn't find like the way to do it. Even though there's a lot of ways to do stuff in this game, they're almost scripted. Like there's going over the thing, going under the thing in the sewers, going full guns blazing, going stealthily in the full guns blazing area. Like it's open, but there's pretty defined paths. That all Area 51 section. Oh, Area 51, is it when you get captured, you're talking? Michael Phelps over here. Area 51, is it when you get captured?
Not much happening down here, Agent.
I think so. That area has a grate that you can go through a lot of the level through, and I mean, if you want to pick up everything, yeah. If you want to stealth and do all the things in this game, that can be tough, and that's what I tried to do in my first playthrough of Deus Ex. Like, look, I fell in love with this fucking game, you know. I just fell in love with it. So the first time I played, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna savor this game, gonna do everything. I didn't know I would play it like 10 times in my life. Okay, nothing to do here. I like to go on the oh, he doesn't like me. You see? He's enemy now. Oh yeah, the music is just one of the best thing in this game. Oh, once we get to Hong Kong, oh my god. I never got the password for this. Is he there? Oh, maybe I should... I just skip it every time. Putts my way through. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, a lockpick. Oh, I exchanged 2 multi-tools for a lockpick. That is awesome. The game is almost meant for you to do what I just did. Or know in advance. Because you'll always get fucked, like what I just did here. Or if you have the password for this, yeah, cool, you get a free lockpick. Because these guys are friendly. Once I... then they're not friendly anymore. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing.
A lot of surprises this time. Paul, a terrorist. Wow.
Well, I took out his boss. I hope that changes his mind.
I wonder what it is he found out. Why he'd defect.
He thinks he has proof of a conspiracy.
Wild stuff, huh? I'd like to hear what he has to say. If you hear from him, or if you find out where he is, don't worry about the info link. I'll erase the archives.
You think he's right?
Worth hearing him out. I've never known Paul to make a mistake.
Paul makes no mistakes. Oh, by the way, the floorboards here, yeah, they are difficult, but look, I can just... Oh, they're not that difficult to spot if you do this, and I think that if you hack this computer, it talks about them. Don't quote me on that, but there's not many secrets like this in this game. It's all pretty much all there. Like, have you played Morrowind? Or Arx Fatalis?
Manderley was tuned in when you reached the 747. It really is all over for Paul.
There is literally no bullshit in this game, I think. There's no places you're like, what the fuck? Fuck you, game.
I know it can't be easy for you, not knowing where he is.
So it's kind of like a better, more streamlined Morrowind, where you're very open to do pretty much what you want. But yeah, you can do what you want. You cannot. In Morrowind, you can kill with anybody you want. I think if you kill somebody very important, the game will tell you. I saw a screenshot of that recently. It'll tell you like, you're fucked, or you can continue with your fucked game, or you can reload. Right? I've seen that screen. It doesn't say that exactly, but I'm paraphrasing, you know? It literally, like, it talks about dimensions and stuff like that. It's weird. Like, since you're the Navarre, the Nerevarine, sorry, not Navarre. EMP shield, ballistic protection. Oh, ballistic protection. Oh yeah, baby. I never take ballistic protection. Don't take ballistic protection. It's crap. It's just because I'm playing a guns man. It's really crap. That's what GMDX did. They tried to take those crappy skill that are good if you're going with a combat mode playthrough like I'm doing, but usually the SX is pretty much meant to be played stealthily. So you're saying, I don't know if you're still there, Johannes, but you were saying that you just go in like guns blazing. I cannot do that. It's very tough because once the alarms are blazing, everybody comes in. It's like Thief. You can't really kill everyone. This was meant to be kind of like a sequel, spiritual successor in the modern world of Thief. Look, you had Thief, then you had like Deus Ex. And the maker of the game never really cancelled the game. What do you mean the new Deus Ex? There's another Deus Ex? Because there's already 4 Deus Ex. That's enough Deus Ex for me. And what I love about Human Revolution mainly is that they pay homage to this game so much. They respect this game so much.
Agent Navarre is telling everybody you're the best recruit we've ever had. Back to the same old routine.
Yeah, remember this place. Restricted area. I can't act this. Ooh. Oh, let's heal. Oh, I already had it. And you cannot flush this. Yeah, that's one of the things I would have liked. Being able to remove one of these. But again, it makes no sense the way the game introduces what this does. It like changes you. And the fact that you can't remove them is kind of cool. Okay, so can I talk to Jamie again? Where is he? Oh, he's in the break room. Oh, were you there like about 20 minutes ago? We were just talking about that. We're all in the same boat. So you can't. You're like Johannes. You can't finish games. I can't finish games though. Oh yeah, I'm like that. Well, on my channel I'm playing, well, right now I'm playing 3 games. Deus Ex, Fallout 2, and Monkey Island 2. Back then, before streaming, I would usually just play 1 game, but I would sometimes be eager to finish it. Would be like already preparing my next game. It's already installed, configured, everything. I read the manual, like all jacked up to jump on the next game, but I'm still finishing up, like, I'm finishing up Deus Ex to jump into Fallout 2 or something like that. And there's a bunch of cool new games that are coming up, like Cyberpunk. Can't wait. And there's fucking Baldur's Gate 3, and Squadrons looks even like it's gonna be a pretty nice TIE Fighter upgrade. So it's not gonna be X-Wing or TIE Fighter, but
so long, Abe.
Yeah, they're making just remade Command and Conquer.
We'll miss you, Agent. Strange you were reassigned so soon after only 1 day.
1 day, yeah.
You know what they say about China, right? That's where UNATCO sends people they aren't sure of.
So since the beginning of the game, this has been all the same night.
Kind of what Central Asia used to be.
It doesn't really make any sense in my case, because I take my time so much that this has been like, what? This is playthrough number 4? Is it? What is it? This? I think so. So it's been like at least 12 hours. That's a long night. Everyone is so excited at Cyberpunk when it's just going to be expanded Deus Ex. We don't know about that. I haven't played it. I've looked at it and it doesn't look at all like Deus Ex. Cyberpunk is its own universe, and it has been a tabletop game before Deus Ex even existed. Cyberpunk has been here since the 80s, so if anything, Deus Ex might have took some stuff from Cyberpunk, the RPG system, you know? But it doesn't work like Deus Ex. There's no game like this. Invisible Ward is not like this. The game that looks as much like this is Human Revolution. And cool if we have another game like that. Like, I would welcome another game like Skyrim, but made by other developers. Like another first-person RPGs, open world. There's no others. I think you just have to make one, and it'll almost automatically sell, because people are craving for open world RPG games. So just do one. I'm always saying that. There's a couple of open world third person, like The Witchers, but first person. People like first person. They don't care about us. Kingdom Come? Is it first person open world RPG? Really? Or that's a third person? Anyway, there's not many, and this is not even open world. Like this, Deus Ex is not like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is way more like Skyrim with guns than Deus Ex. Deus Ex is a couple of levels, like a up level, boom, you're done. Another couple of levels, you're done. Very streamlined, very do your thing, boom 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 poof. Yeah. From what I've seen from Cyberpunk, it's a huge fucking open world with a city in the middle, and then outside you have the wastelands. You start the game, you choose like your faction. Yeah, it's been a little while, but I remember not really liking Mankind Divided.
I'm taking you to New York.
My orders are to go to Hong Kong.
Your brother's in trouble. You need to meet him in Hell's Kitchen at the apartment.
What's wrong?
I'll let him speak for himself. He just wanted me to get you to the hotel.
So, do we save Paul? I usually save him, so I want to kill him, but at the same time, I want to continue killing people. So I almost want to hear his reaction to when I kill people once in Hong Kong. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is there what's the positive of saving him, and what's the negatives of saving him? I think there's nothing. I think you can just save him and it doesn't do anything, right? Oh.
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you. I can pick you guys up in Battery Park.
I have to snipe people here, because I will snipe them. No! I can't even go down from here. This, by the way, is so cool. It's in real life, but I mean, you need that sometimes to not throw yourself down ladders. Just a second.
taking the best elements from Lucasfilm Limited Star Wars movie, the engaging heroes, the horrific aliens, the terrorizing Imperial forces, the thrilling flying and fighting, the strange settings, and the mystifying powers of the Force, and adding interactivity. Players can choose to be Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, or Chewbacca to do battle with the dark side of the Force and determine the fate of the galaxy. Super Star Wars features 14 levels, each crammed with huge, detailed graphics and smooth, realistic animation. Super Star Wars is a hit. From the burning deserts of Tatooine, the maze-like interior of a sandcrawler, the Mos Eisley Bar, to your final confrontation with the awesome Death Star. All the action from the movie is here, but the outcome is up to you. Do you have what it takes to take on the Empire? Find out with Super Star Wars, available now.
Okay. Star Tropics, that's what Camille should stream. I did stream it! I streamed it! It's done! It was one of my first streams. If you want to see the console games I loved, pretty much all the streams I streamed when I started streaming. Anix. Maybe? I don't know. You're one of the first, maybe not like the first, but like I'm sure you're one in the first 100 I had. And I streamed in the console games ActRaiser, Illusion of Gaia, Terra Enigma. Didn't finish Terra Enigma, one of the few games that I quit on stream. I really didn't like it and I wanted to love it. Nope, it didn't do it for me at all. By the way, of the three, when I was young I loved Illusion of Gaia, but that game has too many boring cutscenes. Soul Blazer is better. Yeah, Soul Blazer, the trilogy of games of Quintet. And yeah, ActRaiser 1 also. Shadowrun, Faxanadu, Star Tropics, Willow. Because those are pretty much my favorite games on the NES, SNES that I think are not talked enough. Faxanadu is just an incredible game. Star Tropic is one of the best games on the NES. Star Tropic is better than Zelda on the NES. That's my opinion, I'm sticking to it. Willow is very good. Like I fell in love with Willow like way back when. I would rent it, finish it. It's a pretty short game. And then I bought it, like when retro gaming started to be cool, 2001, 2002, like I was getting into my apartment, my own stuff. I was like, okay, I need to buy. I had a Super Nintendo and a Nintendo, but I'm gonna buy a second one. I'm gonna buy a couple of games. So I went through a couple of shops here, bought ActRaiser, bought all those games that I used to, Shadowrun. Ordered a couple from eBay, and I made my collection of Super Nintendo game. I have about 25-30 Super Nintendo game, my favorites. And then many years later, about like 3-4 years ago, I bought the SD to SNES. But yeah, Willow, and yeah, I love the movie, but I especially love the game. And the game Willow is a really good game. I recommend it. It's a little obtuse, so maybe you'll need a walkthrough. back then I would have Nintendo Power, so Nintendo Power would give me all the answers. So is there anything else to do apart from this? Because once this is done, it's... No, I want to explore the whole place here before getting to the apartment.
Sick of being shoved around.
No escape.
No escape. Like, I'm sure we can go to the smugglers.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
It's weird that they let you go all the way here when Paul's like, I need to meet you and go... Because you can literally come in here, go talk to Paul, Paul says blah 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 blah. You take the helicopter and go out to Hong Kong, and that's it. And then there's a little part before getting to Hong Kong though. Like when you get to Hong Kong, it's been so long since they told you to get there. It's kind of weird. Maybe I could use a multi-tool. 2 tools. What's the problem? Oh, there's a guy that comes out of there. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to use ammo on him.
Tell Paul he better lay low for the next few hours. Now what do you want?
Anything for sale?
I thought my freezing problem was done, but nope, it just freeze. But it took
about your brother. If he's in Hell's Kitchen, he's a sitting duck.
So you heard that he went over to the NSF?
Yanatko's got this place nailed down. One thing they can't stand, an agent gone AWOL.
Maybe I should prepare for the worst. What do you have for me?
I have an extended clip that'll fit most handguns and rifles for 1,500 credits, a range weapon mod for 2,400, and a napalm canister.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the extended clip.
Sell me the
deal.
Oh, I think I might be able to get there now. My new legs. So if I could mantle, I could do that. But clearly the game doesn't want you to mantle here, right? I'm not sure if there's anything interesting, it just looks interesting. Maybe it's nothing.
I've heard talk of a raid on the Taunt.
It is nothing. Yeah, they're gonna raid the Taunt, I know. Basic firearm safety rules. Never point a firearm before ending any firearm. Understand its operation. Always keep your firearm. One tool for weapon not to be neglected. Arsenal monitors to use computer viruses. Oh. Yeah, I swear some levels are more susceptible to this little glitch. Oh, okay. I don't have the code for this, so let's just blow this joint. Recoil and clip again. Recoil, whatever, and clip. Yeah, again. I'm not upgrading the shotgun because I'm gonna switch for something better eventually. Okay.
The best thing is to stay out of Yanatko's way.
Where does this lead me? Oh yeah, behind one of the... yeah. That's a problem. So no one has any opinion on the life of Paul. I think I'm gonna save him, because killing him doesn't really do anything. Oh, and when I do my pacifist playthrough, I might kill him. Yeah, I'll have to. I'll have to. I will. No choice there. Yeah, I'll have to. So yeah, we'll kill him. We'll save him. Can't open this, right? This place is pretty empty, so maybe I'm not even gonna be able to enter the bar. Ooh. Hey Bass, how's it going? No, it's open. Public access. The recent terrorist attack on Liberty Island and the resulting reprisal of UNATCO forces appears to have spilled over onto a private airfield at LA Guardia Airport, where fighting is still ongoing at last report. All inbound flights are being rerouted to John F. Kennedy International Airport, while outbound flights have been suspended until further notice. Look for further updates as more information becomes available. Page donates to area clinics. Today, Bob Page made a record donation of over 10 million credits to the Clinics and Hospices Association of New York, the largest private donation in the organization's history. Already strained to the breaking point by the influx of patients suffering from the Grey Death, the donation was a gift from God, according to Ray Cobo, Deputy Director of Chani. This couldn't have come at a better time and should allow us to dramatically improve our services. It was the right thing to do, commented Page. When I was in New York recently, the suffering that I saw on the streets was unconscionable. Thomas Aquinas, a person. I sound like in a booth. No. The donation was a gift of God, according to Ray Cobo. It was the right thing to do. When I was in New York recently, the suffering that I saw on the street was unconscious. This is very realistic. I could do. I don't know. Maybe. It is. It might be on my end. I'm gonna listen to the VOD afterwards. The Deus Ex sound is always a little loud though.
I spill my drink.
But when I change these, it's not. It's too much. I just need to tone down just the master level, just a tiny bit. Yeah, just like that. It's not a big difference, but But if it's my voice, it might be my mic. I'm gonna have to change mic eventually. This setup doesn't seem to be that great. Yeah, I know. But the sound as DSX is usually a little bit too loud. I know because when you say the notification, hey, yay, whatever, you can't really hear them. Well, you can, but the sound of the game is a little too loud.
Perfect. Someone who can tell me about the raid.
What I want to know is how my boss found out that I talked to you.
You're the investigator, you tell me.
I think one of us told him.
If I knew him, I wouldn't have to question you, now would I? Just answer one thing. Why are they closing the bar and clearing out the streets? What could be worse than the fighting earlier this evening?
I wish I had an answer to that, but even if I did, it wouldn't be any of your business. How about I interview you? Tell me what you've dug up on the raid.
What's the matter? Did they leave you out of the loop?
I'm the one asking the questions.
Must be a high-level operation. I'd sure like to know what it is.
Wow.
Alright, forget it. I'll find out on my own.
Place is almost empty.
Here's a tip for free. Take cover. Yanako's about to do a raid. All they said was, clear out, we're coming in. In case you didn't know, some thugs taking over the Ton. Someone should take care of it. I hear Yanako's got a team going over the old NSF hideout. Probably put me out of business.
I'm sure there's a problem with my mic. I will listen to it.
By morning, Yanako will know everything there is to know
There's
about the
always
rebels.
a problem. You guys are not crazy. I can also visit a clinic. Oh no, it's down. There you go, Mr. Page donated to clinics. That free clinic just closed.
Your buddies at UNATCO asked us to steer people away from the Ton.
Oh, I must take a little break here anyway, so I'm gonna listen to the sound. This is closed for good. I wonder if I can even enter the sewer. The sewer
Sick of being shoved around.
Oh, I love it when you're on it and it just pushes you out of the way. I don't know how that works. Imagine being on a trap that opens like that, being on it and being able to open it up while you're on it. Oh well, this is... The guys are still there, but they spawn more stuff and it gives me a skill bonus. That's weird. It's kind of a combination of the old map and the new one. Super strength. It's almost levitation at this point. Hey, Bio Blizzard, how's it going? Good day, good day. Do remember that there will still be a stream tonight, Monkey Island 2. We're finishing Monkey Island 2 and there's gonna be a little surprise after Monkey Island 2. It's Monkey Island 2 related. Ooh. Oh, and we finish very, very quickly. There might be another surprise. That won't be Monkey Island 2 related. Full of surprises. So, is there anything here? There's not. Man, I'm too fast. They just can't. Oh, there was a gas grenade there that I forgot last time. Oh, there's a... Oh, last time there Yeah, there were more stuff that I forgot. This thing. There you go. Whee! And I wasn't even on the speed augmentation. Did it even touch me? Yeah, a bit. It's fine. Oh, I don't need this canister. Oh.
Hey, Mr. UNATCO man, you guys going after JoJo?
I'm not going after anybody.
That's pretty logical. Him being hit out in the ton.
Jojo Fine of the NSF?
The whole street's a UNATCO security zone. That's why they sent me down here. They're gonna take that punk out and no one's gonna miss him. They said go to Battery
It could have been
Park,
something like that.
But I want to
Mando.
be here to see JoJo hit the curb.
There's a code for that. You eventually get the code for this. I wonder if I would enter it right now, would it work? Okay, we're going into the town first, front door. But break first. Finally playing Beverly Hillbillies? No. Town. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Peaceful land, paradise is threatened by an unspeakable evil, and only one person has found the power to restore perfect order. In a new action-adventure game for your Super NES comes an exciting tale, The Secret of Mana, from Square, maker of the world's greatest video games.
Stack it up. ground, now! Here they come! Run! Breaching with C2, sir.
Potential BCC, barricade hostage situation.
Moving clear. This place is set to blow. See that? Moving now. Don't shoot your hands! Go! Go! Police, hands up now!
This game has not yet been rated.
This is HQ to any available units. We have mechs down at Nav Gamma. Bravo Cadet reports 4 summoners on site. Bandits are hostile. Repeat, bandits are hostile.
HQ, this is Alpha Assault. I'm on my way, bearing 025.
ETA 34 seconds.
Alpha Assault, this is Bravo Cadet. I've got bandits all over me. Get down here.
Sit tight, Bravo 3. I've got visual.
I've got evacuators out. Targeting system's damaged. I'm in bad shape.
Enemy detected.
Behind me, 2 of them. Be on the right.
Roger, I've got it.
Targeting.
It's got a lock on me. It's got a lock on me.
Targeting. Warning. Ammunition level. Critical. Weapons depleted.
Alpha Assault, this is HQ. What is your situation? Alpha Assault, this is HQ. What is your situation? Please comply.
Hey, who's there? Probably just a critter.
I need help here! Sound the alarm!
I think he's around here somewhere. I guess it was nothing, eh?
Hey, we're back. Yefe, how's it going? Yeah, I had the same reaction as Nix. I thought the whole game was about the bird, but I just saw the first 2 last minutes of Vane. Yeah, it looks like a good game. I said it looks like a good game.
He's not my boyfriend.
And what is he?
He's Jojo. God.
I don't like him staying in my hotel.
He's Jojo God.
Then evict him.
How'd you get mixed up with someone like that in the first place?
Jesus, Dad, do you expect me to do it? It's your hotel.
I just don't want any trouble.
Then get used to it. Jojo's the boss on this street. Nothing anybody can do about it.
Jojo's here, right? get attacked. Shit's gonna go down.
Mind your own business.
What's the trouble?
None of your business.
One of the neighborhood thugs, Jojo. He thinks he owns the block.
I can straighten him out. Just tell me where he is.
I get some rough people in here, but this guy, I don't know, he's jumpy.
He's just a punk. I'll take care of it.
Can you help me out? I could really use a gun for protection.
I would rather not arm a civilian.
You weren't going to shoot nobody anyway, Jesus.
What am I going to do?
Besides, it's against the law for civilians to carry weapons.
Tell that to the gangsters.
He wasn't going to stand up to Jojo anyway.
I'm gonna go kill Jojo.
What you just lying around for, girl?
What?
I told you, bar rush is money. It's business.
In a minute.
That's my daughter you're talking to.
I already explained it, old man. Your girl, she needs me. She don't got an education, and all you got to give her is a job killing rats.
This is my hotel. I want you to leave.
Next thing is I explain it to Lo Bruto. Is that what you want?
I'll go already. Leave him alone.
I don't care what happens to me. Stay away from my little girl. You saved my life.
I was hoping I'd run into that punk.
Are you nuts? You almost got yourself killed.
You can relax now. No more getting bossed around.
I'm not sure exactly
no
when
thanks to you.
gets
If it
pissed
wasn't for
off
JC, we'd both be dead.
You want to go through your whole life with guys like Jojo? Is that it?
God, I can't stand this place.
I think you'll be happier without that guy
I need
around.
more post-apocalyptic
I'm
bird
leaving.
games.
I'm getting on a bus and going west until I run out of money or get to the ocean, whichever comes first.
Come on, Sandra. I just wanted to help.
You know, it looks like and here she either dies or runs away. There's no way she stays here. If I give him a gun, I think that when Jojo gets pissed off... Let's see what happens if I let it run.
Where'd he go?
Oh, that's what happens. He has a... It's not a tranquilizer gun, it's just a silencer. Hey, dude. I kind of fucked up the... Oh yeah, the fact I saved in the conversation kind of fucked it up. Oh, she decides to leave, but if you let him kill Jojo... Oh, if I give the gun to him... Oh no. I guess I could. Man, if my pistol wasn't upgraded, I would. I could just reload the Tom thing here. This one. It's fine. She always leaves because I never give the gun to him. I'll show my first playthrough. I gave him a gun just to see what happens.
Oh Jesus, Sandra! Oh Sandra! Oh Jesus, Sandra! Oh Sandra! Oh Jesus, Sandra! Oh Sandra!
Maybe in my pacifist playthrough, it'll happen. It will happen because I will not interfere and I will try to pepper spray Joe. Okay. Wait a minute, I'll save another. Did I override that save? No.
Where'd he go?
Pepper. Oh, I don't have any peppers. I have this. Peppering everybody! Oh shit. She died way faster than... Let's see what happens if we do this. Now, she's dead, he's not dead. What's he gonna say? Can you talk?
Oh, Jesus, Sandra! Oh, Sandra! Oh, Jesus, Sandra! Oh, Sandra!
Oh, Jesus, Sandra. Oh, Sandra. Okay, I have to be quicker. I have a flamethrower.
Where'd he go?
What the fuck happened? He's still gonna say Sandra, oh Sandra, even though she's still gonna be unconscious. Oh no, they're just gonna wake up.
Come on, man.
I don't wanna die. Yeah, she shouldn't die. She's still green, even though I kind of attacked her. Nintendo Power, holy shit. Okay, just give a second. Nintendo Power. By the way, the reference for the Nintendo Power. What? No. We can't really hear it, but it says, get the power. It's really bad quality. Can we have a better quality? Damn. Get the power. Nintendo Power. They all like really shitty quality. Oh, this is better.
Place the power for still 15 bucks. Wow, call now.
Get the power, Nintendo Power. Anyway, whenever you have a chance, then I'll get the power. Yeah, let's go with this one. The first on the top. Earthworm Jim. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Yeah, this is better. Nintendo Power, Earthworm Jim. This is Nintendo Power, for those who don't know what this is. And you can kind of find them on Google. Or the pirates. But what you would get is... Okay, so this is Demon Crest. I don't know the quality there of the contrast is really bad, so you can't really see. But you would have the levels, tidbits of information on everything. It's kind of a hint book, but on a lot of games, just this issue here has Demon's Crest, Earthworm Jim, Zero, Super Return of the Jedi, Uniracers, Tin Star, Warrior Woods is on the NES, which was dying. That's why there's only one Warriors Wood. That's one of the last game on the NES. And then you have that. These are Game Boys: Samurai Showdown and Wario Blast. Everything was Wario in December. It says December volume 67, but it doesn't say the date. December 1994. And I'll show you something better. Oh, so these are maps for Earthworm Jim. Oh, this is a cool game. I think I never played this. 0. The Kamikaze squirrel. Kamikaze squirrel. I know the quality is shit. I'm sorry. I can show you like this and you can pretend that it's high quality. Yeah. There was a poster in here that I cut. I would take all the posters out. My room in 1994 was filled with posters of Nintendo Power. It was quite the thing. I have no pictures of that, sorry. I don't think I have any evidence of that. I don't think I've ever took pictures of my room back then. But yeah, it was quite the sight. Uniracer. Everybody knows Uniracer. If you don't, you should play Uniracer. Anyway, that was Nintendo Power, and eventually you have other things like classified information. These were kind of codes or credits codes for Mortal Kombat 2, stage select for Aladdin, T2, stage skip. Half of the time those would not work, by the way. What did work? Oh, we have Final Fantasy 3 here. What the fuck? What is this? Holy shit. Oh. Oh wow. Yeah, Final Fantasy 3. That might have been one of the reasons I kept this one. Because what happened is I had a bunch that I would keep in my room. The ones I have here. When I got out of my parents' house, and there's this here, which is called the Counselor's Corner. Illusion of Gaia. Where is the third red jewel? There it is, you dumbass. Where's the elevator key in the diamond mines? How do I get past the 2 statues in the Sky Garden? Those are pretty cool. All the information for Castlevania 2 was in there. So if you had Nintendo Power, Castlevania 2 was not a big problem. So even though it's not, there's a lot of bullshit in that game, the problem that people had was just because they didn't have Nintendo Power. Come on, just fucking subscribe to Nintendo Power. Fun fact is that, oh, there's even cards here. Power Challenge trading cards, holy shit. They're all almost coming off of the page. They're just, yeah, I shouldn't even touch them. Power Challenge trading cards with what, like Breath of Fire. Description: the world is in danger of being overrun by dragons. Challenge: can you finish the game without? It's kind of achievements. It's retro achievement. Novice: using any of Karen's transformation spells in battle. Okay, just finish the game. Intermediate: use any of the hero's transformation spells in battle. Using either Karn's or hero's transformation spells in battle. Either. Oh, without using. Okay. Disney Punch Out. Stop the Roach. Stop the Roach. What the fuck is that game? That's on Game Boy. Yeah. Nintendo Power. I hope you got your channel points worth. It's one of the first time that I get on the Nintendo Power, so I wanted to show finally people who didn't know what it is. What it is. Boom. Insta get good sub to Nintendo Power. And Archipped. Nintendo being the first with pay to win strats. Oh no. I don't think so. Hint lines were the first. There were hint lines, there were magazines, there were like the pay to win, or I guess it is pay to win. I used to say that it was the old DLC model, so you would launch a point and click games, it would make that amount of money, but then you would launch an int book almost immediately, or at the same time as the game. Eventually it was at the same time as the game. It was the game, the hint book. You could buy the game and the hint book at the same time. I know people that did that. And so there was a game, and then you had another $20 to get the hint book. Because some of those games, you almost needed those fucking hint books. And the headlines, yeah. I really believe, I truly believe that was the model. The model was, the business model was, this is Sandra going out. The business model was getting the most out of it. So making games obtuse and difficult for the sake of it. Because I've seen int books for... Yeah, I've looked at the int book for Ultima 1, 2, and 3. And for Ultima 1 it's fine, but Ultima 2 and 3 you almost need those fucking hint books. And the hint books do not tell you how to beat the game. It's just a hint book. So there was the hint book, and even then you might need to call for the fucking hotline if you wanted to finish some of these games back then. Because when you're like really young and you don't have anybody to help you and no time to waste to try everything, and it's a bummer, but those games could be not finished just because they were just made too difficult. The accuracy mod. Oh, a stealth pistol? Huh. Huh. Maybe I should give him the pistol and keep the stealth pistol instead. Because even though I do gun blazing... Ah, fuck it. No stealth. No stealth in this game. There's a little bit of stealth once in a while. I have to stealthily approach my... I'm fine. My enemies to kill them in the neck. I'm sorry if somebody's seizure sensitive! What the fuck? Photosensitive? Or no? What's the... This is what the enhancements or... This is... No, this is Deus Ex. GMDX is unrecommendable, I will continue saying that. Oh, I have the key for this. Unrecommendable. Not really. But play the first. Play the original first. I should put that in the title, because it always comes up. Yeah, exactly. I did check. Oh, I didn't say, but I did check during the break. I checked immediately when you said that there was a problem, and there was no problem. So it was your problem. Not saying that my voice could sound a little better, but I would have to put the mic closer. I'm about 1.5 feet, 2 feet from my mic right now, so the fact that the quality is that good, I'm already impressed, because most people just put them right there, the mic. Yeah, if I put the mic right there and I lower my mic volume, it'll be way crispier. But I tried putting the mic there, and if you've noticed me, I kind of move my hands. I'm like fucking Eric Foreman, and I just keep moving my fucking hands when I talk. So yeah, that mic just goes all around everywhere. Okay, I'm voting for the wax. Okay, it's Paul time. Save Paul? Well, it's not right now, but our apartment. It's Paul's apartment, but whatever. Yep, he's right there. Just give me a sec here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, this doesn't exist. Ooh. Okay, we already did that. I don't think there's more here. Paul. No, P. Denton. Paul's apartment is there. The apartment keypad, the secret closet. Oh, it must say it here, dumbass. P. Denton, Chameleon. P. Denton, Chameleon. Fuck. He's gonna talk to us as soon as we approach him. So when you come from the window, you'll appear here. So if you come around here, it'll just like boom, boom.
Is this kill switch real? What's it going to do to you?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh, funny.
Oh, come on. I've heard talk about a police raid. Maybe they know you're here.
You've got to have God clearance to know. The nanites can be programmed for exponential growth.
Like a fucking
There's a chopper
cancer?
that can take us to Hong Kong.
Excellent.
You know Jock?
First, you're the only one that can help. I need to send the NSF distress code. UNATCO tracked Lebedev to the other NSF bases, and to Silhouette in France.
I came to get you out of here.
JC, you've got to believe me. UNATCO takes payoffs. Silhouette, the other terrorist groups, they're our allies.
You've done what
No
you can for
filters.
the rebels. Let's go.
You want proof? Pay a visit to the NSF headquarters. Down in the basement, protected by booby traps, a data cube sits on the edge of a table. My report to the militia leaders. Here, I have a photograph of the building. It's a couple blocks to the west, behind the bar.
And I suppose while I'm there, you want me to encrypt a signal with the NSF transmitter. Bypass UNATCO SIGINT?
A lot of people could die. My friend Chad, for example, the leader of Silhouette.
I'll check out the facility, but I can't promise I'll help the terrorists.
Oh,
Be ready
no,
to leave
this
for
is
Hong
not
Kong
what
when
we
I
say.
get back.
Oh, it's later. Yeah, I don't use filters. You should know my opinion of filters. I used to like them. It's mostly visual filters, but now we're talking audio filters. I looked into them once, but I don't know, listening to my voice and my VODs, I was like, seems good enough. And some filters will, yeah, you're filtering stuff, you're modifying something, so sometimes it really
Sick of being
hookups the
shoved
word.
around.
Those fucking halos. Yeah, it's cool, it's cool. I've day streamed before, it's not my first. You know? Everybody's like, you stream twice a day. I've done that before. It's just that because of COVID mostly, I couldn't do it. I had stopped a little bit before. Yeah, my day is going great. Essentially, Deus Ex is going great. My day has been Deus Ex. I mean, when I'll finish that, I'll go outside and have to be careful of the plague. It's exactly like Deus Ex. The plague! I guess every century has their plagues, why as their mass deaths. It's not mass deaths, really. I'm not going into conspiracy stuff. It's mainly the disturbance of what it does. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to Paul multiple times. Okay, let's save here. Out. It's sticky. What's sticky? Outside? Yesterday was sticky. What's sticky? It's a sticky situation. Outside is way too sticky, exactly. Okay, I'll stop now. I just want to see if Tom, if Paul had anything else to say.
What you looking at?
Oh, come on.
You sure you're alright?
No worse than a bad cold. What kills me is just
that they have this kind of power.
The power, yes, but the fact that it's been there from the beginning. A lot of things are starting to make sense. You remember Mom and Dad?
You think they knew?
Lebedev thought so. He said they were employees of the United Nations.
They would never have agreed to anything like a kill switch.
Remember, I knew them longer than you did. And after what Tong showed me, I'm pretty certain we don't have a stitch of DNA in common with either of our supposed parents.
His voice sounds familiar to me, but it hasn't done anything else I've seen. J. Anthony Frogs.
They've opened up the street behind the bar. The NSF base is on the other side of the tunnel.
Okay. Denton's voice.
Sick of being shoved
Yeah,
around.
he has a great voice. My memory has definitely smoothed the edges of this game. Why? Is it janky? Is it... Did you think it was more beautiful, or what edges? This is 2001, you can't really expect much. But yeah, for 2001 these were pretty poor graphics, I remember. But my excuse back then was like, what other game lets you do all those other stuff that this game lets you do? So it's either great graphics but just streamlined first-person shooter, or mostly like Half-Life. Because I think the graphics in vanilla Half-Life are better than this, and Half-Life is 98, this is 2001. Like, not better, but... No. Oh, you do think it's the best game ever?
I thought they were shipping you off to Hong Kong.
Had to pack a few things. What's going on here?
Damage control. The NSF got their hands on some pretty sensitive material.
Probably had something to do with my two-faced brother.
Nothing we can't clean up.
Mind if I take a look around?
Go right ahead.
Wow, okay. Two-faced brother. Holy crap.
I don't care what they say. Paul was a great agent.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got your... I know you liked Deus Ex, but I don't know if I ever got your full opinion on Deus Ex. Like, is it one of your favorite game ever now? One playthrough later?
Need to send the
That's
signal
the
from the
effect of
satellite
Deus
dish on
Ex.
the top of the warehouse. If you're unable to hack the computers up there, you'll need the instructions and account information Lebedev sent me. One of our agents who tried to send the signal but got run off left the data cube in a secret area below the garage. Look for a hatch under some boxes. A computer on the 3rd floor can unlock the hatch.
Or was it your first playthrough? Maybe not.
Just keeping busy.
Just keeping busy. You're not really keeping busy. Just walking around.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. This is the NSF term as we do. Act this on a dish. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's no enemy here. Right? This is a pretty boring part. It's weird that this exists. Just go back up. Deus Ex is just military propaganda for secret society recruitment grounds. No, I think that Deus Ex is... Whoop. It was made by the Illuminati and was created so if something like that happens or whatever, we'll just be, it's just, no. It's just conspiracy theories. It's just a game. It's just Deus Ex. This is exactly what will happen in 2055. That's why there's no Twin Towers. This game was made by people that came from the future. They came back, they knew exactly what was going on. And they said, we're gonna put that in the game, and maybe, just maybe, it'll not happen. Oh, I don't have the key. I never got the key for that. So, do you think Ambrosia will cure COVID? I'm not sure about anything. I'm not sure we'll ever get a vaccine. That's what I think, for real. Either we're just gonna have to deal with it, or it's gonna go away, which is, that's not gonna happen. So we might have to deal with it, which doesn't mean like having masks all the time until 2055. Oh, this is something, right? No, this is a thing. But just that, we'll just have to deal with it. Like, if you don't want to get sick, just be careful and stuff like that. I don't know. It's gonna be like in China. Everybody's gonna go around. Not everybody, but some part of the population will go around with masks.
Turns out your brother was stealing balance sheets from UNATCO's account.
It pisses me off, but I think this is where we're heading. I even think that in the future, masks will just become a fashion thing, and it'll be like cool mask and all. We'll be like superheroes or ninjas. Anyways, I thought that like when I was young, like when this came out, when I was 21 years old, I thought that the future will just be a fucking wasteland anyway. So we'll just have to go around with masks and goggles because the sun will kill us and stuff like that. So we're just literally going into the dystopia or not even dystopia.
That's a dumb question.
No, really. What does UNATCO need with that kind of money?
Just look around. Think UNATCO'd be handing out assault guns if funding was left to the UN?
Well...
The uniforms. If it wasn't for Simons, we'd still be wearing those little white helmets.
Yeah?
He's what they call a philanthropist.
The white helmets are
yeah,
the UN guys.
The whole directory.
What I want to know is what he gets in return.
That are really,
Don't
really
you know
peaceful,
what a philanthropist is?
Yeah, like Nietzsche.
No, a philanthropist. Giving to charity.
Oh.
Well, that's why he volunteered for FEMA, to help out after hurricanes and that kind of thing.
That's a lot of money to just give away.
Some people are just good, you know? Good to the bone.
Yeah, good to the bone. Yeah. Like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. I think they even mentioned it in the game. They mentioned it, I'm pretty sure, at the beginning of the game. People opt to cover their idiots' faces, much like they do their asses today. Good prediction. Oh yeah. And some people are happy about all this, by the way, so you can bet your ass that it'll become a thing. I'm just surprised that in the Asian countries, they still have that white, really ugly mask. I would think that over the years it's been maybe... Because that has been since SARS, I think about. I might be wrong, but I think since about SARS... that they started going around in masks. At least that's what I see when I see pictures of China. I haven't been there, so I don't know. I know nothing. You know, maybe China doesn't exist, flat Earth and all. Oh my god. I've released Alon gas into computer room to prevent any fires breaking out in case of assault. Obviously, anyone entering the room unpredictable will suffocate. For some reason, I missed this place the first time I went here. No big deal. Human skull. Okay. Yeah, I do get damage. What's the reason to go here? There's a security terminal. This mission is just an excuse to go talk to Paul, go do something else, and then come back to Paul and shit hits the fan. SARS was China, MERS was Middle East. That's what I said, SARS? And there was a smaller coronavirus outbreak in Mexico in 2009. Yeah, I know coronavirus is not new. There's been other coronaviruses. Or COVID viruses, or both. This is COVID-19. Not COVID-1, you know.
Howdy, Agent. Guess you have
so,
the command now.
Maybe, just maybe, there's been 19 types of COVID. I'm not sure I have the code for this fucking computer.
Just keeping busy.
Is it coup d'etat, NSF? No, there was a bunch of them. I don't even know if I ever got this one. Smash the states. Righteous. Maybe. Like, if you could forget that and you cannot act like me, are you fucked? NSF? Oops. It's not even that. I still say a bat and pangolin. What's a pangolin? Oh, maybe I should upgrade my odds. I want to go with this again. You have the fastest speed and the highest jump. It's just fun. Okay, let's check our goals because they literally say what we have to do. To access the NSF transmitter, either hack the satellite dish computer system on the roof and send a warning message directly, or unlock a hatchway in the garage with a computer on the 3rd floor. Get the login to the satellite dish computer from the secret area below this hatch. Then 3, use the transmitter on the roof. Okay, there's 2 options. Why is there a 3? I don't know. You always have to use the transmission. And Ether and Armadillo had a baby. Oh yeah, I do not think that this was manufactured. That would be the fucking best. The worst, maybe? I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. No.
Crime scene unit personnel only.
Doesn't have to be manufactured for government to use it to their advantage. I do think that some governments are using it for their purposes. When I say government, I just mean people in power. Government is not an entity, really. I mean, these people just want cash. It's all about the money. So I'm supposed to open the hatch. I guess it must have something to do.
We will report this intrusion to Walton Simons.
I'm an intrusion. Oh, maybe. So, Maybe I thought I did it because there's a place here that looks a lot like the place up there. And I cannot get in there. I could blow it up. I could. Let's go in there. Because China and other countries do legit research into bats and other animals for viruses. All governments are corrupt. Exactly. That's why I don't trust Bass. He works for the government. He says it himself. That's even worse. Like, you don't say that. Even if you, whether you do or you do not work for the government. Don't say you work for the government.
I need a vacation.
I'm kind of joking. Like, I don't trust government. It's very dangerous. People in power do stupid things, selfish things. Oh, fuck! Oh, this is outside. Ah, there you go. T. Jefferson, the password New Revolution, and activate it immediately. Should buy you something. Oh, this is just the security grid? This is just to open up the panel here. Getting rid of meat at a Chinese wet market was easy. Now it's not. That rando in Wuhan made a soup from said meat that took down the world. Oh yeah, that's definitely possible. That's the butterfly effect for you. That's what happens when you have so many human beings, we're all part of a chaotic system. The system being like the world, our civilization, all the countries, all the companies, all these little factions, some are imbricked one in them, some are owned by some others, some people are almost owned by their corporation, there's multiple corporations. And one stupid thing in there could just, all this castle of cards could just crumble. It's such a chaos. It's like, it's exponentially chaotic. Like I sometimes treat computers like chaotic systems because there's a lot of thing going on in computers. So many parts, integrated systems in the softwares, and they all talk to each other. Something can easily go wrong. I always say that the fact that it works is almost a freaking miracle. One little fuck up, like the speed at which information is transmitted in that little box there, it could be even smaller, is just mind-blowing. The fact that all this is calculating, be able to project that into my screen, and now I'm able to project all that information to you, all pretty much real time. Did you ever watch the Andromeda Strain? There's a movie, there's the book. This is kind of, I think the Andromeda Strain is kind of an allegory or kind of a metaphor for our fuck-ups and the human is just... And that comes from Michael Crichton that made Jurassic Park, Chaos Theory, everything loops around. Streaming a movie to my phone still blows my mind. Does it though? It doesn't blow my mind anymore. It never really blew my mind because I kind of predicted it, no, but yeah, back then... Oh, I can turn it off here. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, I believe that the code I just got might be for this instead. T. Jefferson, New Revolution. Oh, maybe not. T. New Revolution. New Open. This is the door I was talking about. There you go. Unlocked, off, whatever. Doesn't do anything. Congo featuring Tim Curry. Hey, Congo isn't that bad. It has Bruce Campbell. I have a distinct memory of Congo because I went to the movies with my family, and I wanted to see Congo, and they wanted to see another random movie. Their movie started about 20 minutes to half an hour before Congo. So we went there and I was like, fuck it, I want to see Congo. Your movie doesn't interest me, I want to see Congo. Jurassic Park. It's Congo, man. Michael Crichton. So I didn't even remember Tim Curry was in Congo. The goddamn piece of... Hey dude, there's fucking intelligent monkeys with lasers. Monkeys with lasers. They even collide in the movie. The joining of two incredible things, monkeys and lasers and volcanoes and the jungle and Bruce Campbell. Somebody who hasn't seen Congo and I'm saying these things is like, I need to see, you know, you need to see Congo. It is a piece of shit, but I think it's an okay piece of shit. There's okay pieces of shit, you know. Dr. Evil would have liked the monkeys with lasers.
The score is off limits.
I'm pretty sure now that I think about it, that a monkey picks up a fucking laser, right? There's a monkey picking up a laser in that movie. And proceeds to cut a bunch of monkeys in half. Monkeys are cut in half in that movie. I can tell you that. That's for sure. Yep, the monkey laser is a thing. Gillette. Yeah, it's definitely a thing, and yeah, I think it's a mess, definitely a mess, but it needs to be seen because
this area with
it's a high quality mess. Yeah, I need to open up that, go to that open match. Yeah, so I went to the Congo theater and waited half an hour without any phone, without anything, not even a book. I just waited for half an hour till the movie came out. So you bet your ass that when the movie was finished, no, it was not the best movie ever. No, I remember going out of the movie and being like, ooh, that was weird. Like one of my first experience with high quality crap. Like, what? They paid to make that? What? It's like Jurassic Park and then Congo. Like, Jurassic Park 2 wasn't great, but it wasn't Congo. Not the same, like, it's not the same director or anything, but like in my mind back then, it was. It was all the same thing. The Congo was Jurassic Park 3. It was all excited because it was made from a book, so I was like, okay, it's legit. It's a book movie. Oh, is this part? Wow, we can skip all this if you already have the code, right? Because the Jefferson is not the final code. No, really. That's usually the case. Yes, I'm a big fan of Stephen King, and I've pretty much read... Whoa, what's going on? Read every book that's been translated in a movie. Yeah. Good movies. Better books. Much better books. Okay, so I need to explode some stuff here. Or just fuck it and go through it. I can just shoot that thing, you know? There's other things here. Oh, there's a panel behind me. Oh, 4 tools? Nah.